Hey ladies, I'm literally about to step out the door because I need to rush to my nail appointment, but I wanted to show you guys what I was wearing. So I'm wearing my beautiful red striped Roland top. This is so well made and it is perfect for a beautiful like 45-degree weather today. And then I paired it with my Holland Cooper jeans, my Holland Cooper belt, my Aritzia coat, and I threw on my Lily Silk red sweater just in case I get, you know, a little chilly and I need something over my shoulders. My Coach booties, so I have my black booties to tie with the black, and then my red quilted Paris 64 bag. So let's get going. Finally got fresh nails done. I went with a beautiful burgundy, almost like a brick red burgundy color, which I absolutely like, and feels amazing. And I did the same color for my toes, and just did a return at H&M. And then now I need to head to Cradle Booty because I have a bunch of products that I have to donate. Not donate, but you get credits when you save all your beauty products and you can use it for purchase. So that's where I'm off to next, and then food. Good morning, ladies. I am about to make myself some breakfast because I'm starving. I had a very slow morning, which was really nice and needed. Especially after a day of just being out yesterday for Valentine's Day. I ended up getting my nails done, as you ladies saw, and I just love this color. It's so pretty. And went to H&M, which I will show you guys some new bits that I got. Just a couple of things. When I went to go return a few other things, I ended up finding something else. And then I ended up just getting myself some dinner. So I got some Mexican food, some tacos, which was so yummy and it was so delicious. And then I went to go see Wuthering Heights. And it was a new adaptation to Emily Bronte's book. Now, I have actually read the book, like I think it was in either high school or college. I also took an English literature course in my second year of university, and this is a new adaptation to the original story. But if you're not familiar with the story, it is it's a gothic romantic English in the countryside of Yorkshire, England. It is a time period piece too, because of course this was Emily Bronte's book from that time, and similar to other, you know, time period pieces from English lit. I love reading those types of books, and like Jane Eyre, Emma, like things like that. But this one was more like intense passion and love and revenge, and a little bit of the like dark side to it, dark romance, I would say. And so it was a very intense movie. It was still really good, and I love both actors. They're phenomenal and amazing, and it was definitely a very, very intense, highly emotional movie. So just be prepared when you go watch it, because it's been such a long time since I've read the book that I actually kind of forgot how intense it was. And I used to read more of these types of dark romance novels back then, both time period pieces and just like teenage romance books. But I'm steering away from the dark romance and more so the more light-hearted romance or sci-fi romance books, because I'm trying to just be mindful and again, just steering away from anything that's like toxic, I would say, because, you know, the love story it is very, during that time, it is very hard for women because of the choices that we had back then to, I don't want to give too much away of the book, but basically just, you know, the choices, actually there was really not too much choices for women because you were basically like, it was your duty or your obligation to marry up and marry title and wealth so that you can basically be well off and just, you know, help your families. It's really good for any like siblings you have, any prospects for your sisters if you did, to marry into a rich and wealthy family. And for men, of course, it was also pressure for them during the society, and I think that definitely hasn't gone away either in modern day too, that it's the pressure to provide and just, you know, become rich and wealthy, to be able to afford all the luxuries and be able to have your pick basically. And for women, just like, you know, just like Bridgerton, just like how you need to go out and prospect so that you can be an eligible woman or lady, you know, to find a really good match. And so but this was a totally different type of, a little bit of a twist and dark, you know, romance, I would say, gothic romance novel, and it's really, really good. But I think the original is better, but because I did not expect the way the new adaptation was going to be, I guess, written in the screenplay, but it was really, really good. It was, I enjoyed it. Again, I don't know if sometimes adaptations are good or not. Sometimes they're really disappointing, like Mulan, Disney movie. Most of the other like Disney, like those types of stories have stayed true to the books, the original stories. But then when they try to do new adaptations, I don't know. Like Mulan was very disappointing because it wasn't true to the actual story when they did like the real version versus the cartoon version. And same with books and things like that, where it's just, I don't know, it could be a hit or miss. And I rather, like, you know, books that I've read, I like them to be pretty much true to the book. And yeah, so, but this was still really good. It's just a lot of emotions that go into it, I would say. And so definitely go and watch it for yourself if you love English lit and time period pieces, and if you know, have read Wuthering Heights, just your take on it. And if you love that book and Emily Bronte and just like other similar female writers of that time, it was still such an amazing movie and phenomenal acting and performance. So, and I just made myself a nice little yogurt parfait bowl. So I'm gonna eat this and then get ready and do my makeup with you ladies. So I have my makeup and I absolutely love this Kiana little makeup bag that came in the set with the burgundy, and this is a small size, and it is perfect because this has been just like my go-to everyday makeup, and it's easy for me to just like grab, it's on my vanity, but grab, put it in my tote and take it to work on days that, you know, just for touch-ups and things like that. It actually helps a lot. And so just been doing the same makeup routine that I have been doing, and I love, again, the Victoria Beckham, I always want to say Victoria's Secret, but Victoria Beckham foundation drops. These have been so good, and I don't need a lot. Like, that's all I put, again, and that's it. And then you can use your fingers, but I just love using my hourglass brush because this just blends everything so seamlessly, and it's just a beautiful, natural, glowy look, and that's all I need. You can use your fingers if you like, or a beauty blender, but I just love this. And also just so that my hands are makeup free and they don't get everywhere and it's like messy when I touch the products and things like that. But yesterday the city was just bustling, and I felt like everywhere I went, even including the nail salon, it was like Valentine's Day threw up. That's what I say about Christmas in certain places, not everything. Just depending on like if it's like they've overdid it. But of course, you know, it was Valentine's Day yesterday, and it's just, I you know, I'm guilty of, you know, wanting to have like that, doing something special on Valentine's when I was younger. But as I've gotten older, I really don't care, because it's just like everyone's doing it on the same day and waiting till that day to do it, versus doing something unique and special to you as a couple on any random day, on like a spontaneous thing, or doing something like a date night where you guys do it once a week or every 2 weeks or once a month, and you make it a priority to, you know, have date nights and connect and spend time, quality time, and doing things that, you know, bring you guys closer together. And so for me, as I've gotten older, that's become more important, especially just quality over quantity. And like also forcing, I don't want anyone to feel forced to do something they don't want to do, and especially on a holiday like Valentine's, when it's also not special because everyone is doing it on that day. And also it's also, I don't know, I just find it cheesy also when people get engaged on those holidays, like Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's Eve, because it's not a special day. You know, first of all, it's a major holiday, but then also there's so many people who have the same idea, and I rather do something that's very like unique and special to you as a couple, that's memorable to both of you, and that's important, like a significant memory or a day or thing like that. And so I don't know, of course each their own, and like a lot of people, but I just feel like it's just so much pressure, and also for the guy, just so much pressure for them to like do something so spectacular. And as ladies, like I think we need to be mindful of that and just kind of, you know, scale back a little bit and just think about this, you know, a little bit more. And you know, do you want it to be like just like everyone else, or you know, the same thing, or do you want to do something that's like very unique? And I don't know, that's just how I've been. It's been a long time now. I think it's since 29, yeah, since my 30s. I just, you know, since then it's totally shifted my frame of like my mindset, and like just like the perspective, and like framing it differently, totally different mindset shift to it. And it's just, you know, forced, and it just honestly just felt really good to just like go out, do something that I wanted to do without the pressure of like being on a date, and doing something also everyone is celebrating on this day. So it's just also hard to find reservations and things like that, and everything's booked up in advance, or like it's just stressful. And to do something so like spectacular and all that stuff, I rather like just on a random day, you know, having a date night or doing something very unique and special to you as a couple, getting surprised and giving each other, like doing little things every single day too, just, you know, during mundane everyday things, and just doing something that's just like so sweet and just like a kind, loving gesture for each other. But that's just something that I personally have valued a lot more now as I've gotten older over the years, and don't really care for the commercialized, you know, big Valentine's Day. So, you know, it felt so good to just have a solo date and do what I wanted to, like go get my nails done. And I took myself out for dinner and went to the movies to watch what I wanted. And not that I don't like doing that, you know, of course I love my date nights and things like that, but again, I don't want it to be on the same day as everyone else, and it's just not really special at all. And that is just my take on it, but that's just how I feel, because that's just, yeah, you just start evolving and your mindset starts to change, and it's not the same. You don't value the same things when you were younger to like now when you're older. By the way, I absolutely still love my Dior Balm Bronzing Stick. This is the best. And I'm glad. Yesterday when I went to Credo Beauty, oh, by the way, you can only bring in 12 items that they will recycle. And it was really kind of educational too, because they let me know that your regular aerosol type of bottles and any glass, just do regular recycling because they can do that. But any small caps, any small size product bottles, they will take those at Credo Beauty. And you get 12 points. They only take 12 items and you'll get, not 12 points, you only take 12 items and you'll get like about 150 points for it towards like purchases. And so like when you reach 500 points, you'll get $10 off at Credo Beauty. And Credo Beauty is mainly clean beauty. For like makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance. And I wanted to also check out the new Henry Rose, like London 1983. And I just realized that Michelle Pfeiffer is the founder of this brand. I didn't know that because I saw it on Instagram and she was talking about this new fragrance, and it has like musk and fig, and I'm wondering if it smells similar to the Caudalie like fig body oil, because I do like that. It smells really good. And so, but I actually also have a few other fragrances on my wish list that I want more. So I just want to, you know, smell it, but I personally don't think I'll end up getting that because there's some other fragrances that are super unique and I really want. But anyways, that was my little, yes, I did go and give that, take all my products, and they were so like kind to, you know, recycle all of my other stuff and take the remaining and get some extra points. And as I was saying, this product has been my favorite. It is so hydrating, so good. That's actually what I put on my cousin for her 40th birthday too, because as a base, and both of my cousins, they were just like, wow, send us the link for this product. It is so good. And it's pretty much what I've been doing as my go-to look for every day. When I don't feel like wearing like any blush, but just I want like a nice, healthy, glowy, tan, bronzy look. And then of course my Caudalie bronzing powder that I add on top to give it that extra bronzy look. And like this has like a, again, like a very light sheen to it. So it's so pretty, and this has just been my go-to look every single day. Just a really nice glowy look. And of course, if I'm going out, I will add like blush, but otherwise, this has been my routine every single day. This is so easy for like work. I don't have to like think about it. And again, this is like so simple, but it just looks so beautiful. And then this is the Tower 28 in Gold Coast Bronzino highlighter. It is so amazing. I love this one too. Gives like a nice natural, subtle, like healthy glow. Just like a nice, healthy, bronzy glow. So that's been my everyday look pretty much, and I absolutely love it. And again, if I'm at work, I will just take the Westman setting powder that I have in this shade in Dune, and I will just put this all over my eyes. But since I am at home, I am going to go in with my Victoria Beckham. This is actually the bronzing, matte bronzing powder contour. This is actually contouring powder, but I love the darker shade here, and I use this for my eyes. Actually, before I even do that, I actually have some new products from Jones Road. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't actually put a whole lot. So let me go back with my concealer brush and just go back to the regular base. There we go. I actually wanted to try some new products with you guys that I got from Jones Road, and that is these new concealer, new eyeshadow sticks. Oh my goodness. I had my matcha and my coffee. Anyways, that is new, and I wanted to try that on with you ladies. And I also got a replenishment of my Westman Atelier mascara, and I wanted a travel size, and of course red. Love it. And I definitely wanted to get the travel size because it's, again, perfect for my travel bag. So this way I can swap out taking my Merit mascara. I have quite a few mascaras. I have my Jones Road, that one, and Swede. But this is perfect for travel. I'm trying to find all little travel size convenient, you know, products to put in this small one because it's just easy when I'm using it. So anyways, so they said 3 shades. And so I got the shades Sand, Dark Brown, and Smoky Brown. And so I'm gonna put them on, do a swatch for you guys first, because I am so excited about these, and I've been watching just how like effortlessly you can blend these eyeshadows. So I am gonna get I use a brush versus like directly putting it, like I'll put a little bit on my eyes. So this one right here is sand, but so this one is in sand, but it's a very like nude color. They had this color taupe that I actually want, and I think I might end up getting that. I wish I was right by Jones Road yesterday and I should have went in and got it. So there's this color in taupe and toffee. I need to go in and see if those are going to be, one of those is going to be my new everyday color. So I'll have to try them on, but let's try this on my hand first and do like a swatch. And so okay, so that is super light, which is great for like as a base layer. I don't think this is going to be good for like an everyday neutral color. I think this is like really good for the base. So that was in sand. And then these other two are pretty dark, but they're supposed to be brown shades. So let's see. So the next one is in smoky brown. So it is this like beautiful brown shade. And then again, I'm going to go right next to it. Ooh, I mean, it is very creamy. So the formula is supposed to be very creamy. And I will have to do like a nice little smoky eye look, but I really want the other colors. And so the next one is, ooh, I grabbed the sand again. The last one is dark brown. And so this one is a much darker shade. And let's see right here. Ooh. So it is dark. So it's not like brown like it says it's brown. And so this one is actually really good if you want to use it for like the kohl lining or just like use it as a liner. So that's what this one is really good. Again, it's so easy to blend. So I think for now I am gonna just put a little bit of the smoky brown. So let's try that because I feel like this might be really good. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on the middle eyelid and then use my brush to blend it out. Oh wow. Okay, that is actually nice. It blends so effortlessly and seamlessly. Such a beautiful creamy formula. Oh, like I don't even need a lot. Wow. Okay, so when you actually blend it out, it is a lot more of that like smoky brown. So you can see, I don't want to put too much because I feel like this might be, it might be a lot. And I think this is like perfect, just like a very neutral, natural color. And so that was this one right here. What I will do is add in sand, and I'm thinking just as right here by the brow, I think that will be perfect. Yeah, to blend here, just so it gives it like that nice pop of the eyeshadow, and also when I do my brows. Yeah, I think sand is definitely way too light, but it's really good as a base before you start building your way to like a smoky eye, like a very nice subtle smoky eye, soft smoky eye. But as a neutral color, just like on its own, for me, it's way too light. So definitely not going to be my choice. I'm going to have to try the other taupe and toffee because I really want like a very natural, like soft brown everyday color. And for now, this actually does not look bad at all. Looks pretty good. And before I do my mascara, I am going to go in and curl my lashes. But yeah, so those were the new products. I actually like this. The formula is so good. I mean, they just blend so nicely, and it's such hydrating, creamy formulas. I mean, I want to achieve the smoky eye look like this. Like, I mean, look at her. She looks gorgeous. Look at those eyes. And it just looks amazing. But I do need to get the other colors. I need to play around and like try the other ones, but like this is the look I want to go for. So that's what I want to achieve. And I think I'm gonna have to get, I wish I'd stopped in. And today I wanted to get ready and then head to the bookstore and go for a nice stroll because it is 55 degrees. Yes, you heard that. Finally warming up, but it's just for this weekend. This weekend is just amazing, and it's sunny. Yesterday was slightly sunny just for a little bit, and then it was mainly very cloudy, but it was still like slightly warmer. Today's 55, and then tomorrow on our day off, we have a long weekend because of President's Day here in the US, that it's going to be 59 degrees, I believe, and it's going to be so warm. It's a little tease of spring just around the corner. And again, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I'm trying to stay present with the current season and not get too ahead, but also starting to slowly look at pieces to transition for spring. So more transitional pieces that I can wear, but I'm trying to still stay present because it's only for a few days and then the weather's back to like the 30s and 40s, which isn't too bad. We'll take it over the freezing cold that we've had in Chicago the past month or so. And so today I definitely want to go for a nice walk and stroll since it's sunny and it's warm outside, and I just want to like browse some new books and some like shops and get some more caffeine. Always love a nice discovering a new coffee shop. Anyways, maybe get myself some macarons. I haven't gotten some in a while actually, so that might be good as well. And absolutely love this mascara, and I didn't actually put my lips, and I think it's in my purse, so I'll have to grab that. I'm gonna do a little bit of like a red lip, but let's do the mascara first. I actually love this for every day. This is really nice, and it gives such a beautiful, like fluffy, full volumized, just very natural look. Not trying to overdo the eyes today, just want it simple and nice, just like a nice healthy glowy makeup look today. And again, just like you can see, it's just like so healthy, so glowy, just very natural, and that's the look I've been going for every day. And again, if some days I want to do a liner on top, and usually I like to do liquid liners, and then some days I just do not. I used to wear a winged liner all the time, but I think I've just gotten like less is more over the years. Again, I used to wear a ton of makeup in my 20s, and now not so much because I just think less is more. I just want to look like myself, not have like a ton of cakey makeup on. And again, it has evolved and changed since I was in my 20s too, from all the chemicals that were in makeup to now more clean ingredients and more skincare infused ingredients, skincare infused in makeup, which I've been loving. And so as you can see, like just like the close-up of my eyes, just like how it just curls so beautifully, and it's just so pretty and just like fluffy. It's like that feathered, voluminous, fluffy mascara look, like lashes that you want. And so that is what this one specifically does. The Merit one is more like your everyday clean mascara to help separate and lengthen. My Swede one is, that one is like amazing. That is my go-to for events. Sometimes if, you know, I have nothing else on for the day and I just want mascara, I will reach for the Swede one because at least my eyes have a pop and they look really long, separated, and voluminous. And then like a lip, nice little like tinted lip balm or something like that if I'm like really lazy and don't want to put anything on, but I have something to just feel good, like good skincare, just mascara and like a lip balm. That will be my go-to. But this one I absolutely missed using, and it's so good. I will have to try to find some new mascaras to try for you guys, but also for myself. I just want to see what else is out there. Haven't seen anything that really caught my eye. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. There is the one by Dior that I've been wanting to try that came out not too long ago, like a few months ago, and I have not tried that one yet, but I will have to get that and try it as well because I absolutely loved the brush, and it looked like it was going to give a similar effect, similar to like the Swede one. And so very curious. I need to actually get it and try it. And I don't know if you ladies do this, but I love doing my lower lashes because I just have, again, small eyes and I need my eyes to pop, especially since I'm not doing like liner or anything like that. So I really want my lashes to be dramatic. I love dramatic lashes, even for every day. Just want it to be, you know, like give a nice pop and like really open up my eyes, and that's what it does. And as you can see, just like look how like feathery they look and just so pretty and voluminous. I absolutely love that. So that is my eyes. I'm gonna get my lips because that is actually in my bag. So for lately my lip combo has been this Jones Road lip liner in Ruby for a little bit of red. So if you don't want to do like a full red lipstick, this is my trick. And I absolutely love this because it leaves like this beautiful like stain, and I don't even need to use my fingers or a lip brush to blend this. It just blends so nicely. And of course with red lips, I always like to make sure that nothing is bleeding out, like it's perfect. But this is my trick. So I'll just line my lips so it has like that nice red stain. And then either I'll use my La Mer lip volumizer, this one, and this is in the shade, oh, it doesn't say which one it is, but it's like that mauve-y color almost, and you can see how much I've been using it. I love this one. That, or I've been using my Clarins lately again, and so this is the Clarins Lip Perfector, and this is in the shade 17, and it is so good. It is hydrating, and it just adds a little bit more color. And you can see like how glossy it is too. Not as glossy as the La Mer, but still glossy. And just on top, you can see just like that pop of color, and it just looks so beautiful. So that has been my trick. So that's what I've been using as my lip combination lately. That's what I'm doing, and so it's just so beautiful. I'm always dropping stuff. Anyways, it is so pretty, and that is the makeup look for today. And again, sun is out. I just want to be outside and then come back. I was working, actually. I had a nice slow morning. I was working this morning on content, and then, you know, now I want to get ready, go out for a little bit and enjoy like the nice beautiful weather that we're having, and then come back and wind down and do some more editing and work. But gonna set my face with the Say City Set setting spray again. This has been so good. It literally keeps the makeup in place. My makeup does not move. It looks fresh and glowy all day long. I'm super impressed with this. It actually does what it says, and I've tried other products and I just did not like them. And again, also the mist, just like how fine the mist is so fine and lightweight that it just distributes and just sprays on so effortlessly and beautifully, which is another reason why I love it, but also that it actually keeps my makeup, you know, intact. But that is the makeup for today, and then I am going to get ready and I'll show you ladies what I'm wearing today to head out for a nice Sunday city stroll. All right, so this is the outfit of the day. I'm wearing my cashmere oversized Lily silk sweater. This is just so comfy and cozy, and my new Levi's jeans in black. I had mentioned that I got these in black, I just haven't worn them yet. So I took the tags off, and today is the first day I'm wearing them. And these are in the wedgie straight ankle fit, similar to the dark blue denim that I got. And I will need to get them in white. So I'm still on the hunt for white jeans, and I'm trying to replace all of my Abercrombie jeans that were in the dark denim, dark blue denim, black, and white. And so now I already have two. So I just did an order for some white, 3 different white jeans from Levi's, so I gotta see which one will be a good fit. But yeah, I love this. This is so comfy and cozy, and again, it's going to stretch nicely and perfect for a stroll, city stroll outside today. I'm wearing my cashmere wool scarf from Ireland. This is a great dupe from like the Burberry's print. My Aritzia wool coat just like elevates and you know, adds that classy chic look, and it's also super warm in case it does get a little bit cooler. And since there is no snow, I'm wearing my black Sam Edelman loafers since all the snow is melted, and my Pair 64 red bag. And again, this is a crossbody, so this is perfect for just like over the shoulder or crossbody, but I like to have my hands free, so crossbody it is. And this is the look for today. It's just so comfy, cozy, chic, just like absolutely effortless, and still wanted a bit of that red since it is still Valentine's weekend. And so yeah, the pop of red, but I said that you'll see more red in my outfits. So this is the outfit for today. I'm wearing my oversized cashmere knit from Lily Silk, so cozy and warm. And then I have my new Levi's jeans. These are the wedgie straight ankle pants, and this is the same fit as the blue denim, and I got them in the black, and I finally took the tags off them and I'm wearing them today. So cozy and comfy, and also like they fit perfectly, so I'm glad that I got the size 28 because it fits perfectly in this area without being too loose and stretching out a lot. So this is perfect. And I have the size 29 in the blue for those days, again, like when I feel a little bit more bloated. Since I love these so much, I also need them in white because I'm replacing all of my Abercrombie jeans because they no longer fit me and they don't have stretch. So I've already replaced my dark, you know, blue denim with Levi's. Now I have the black, and I need white. White because I love that, especially going into spring and summer. It's also really nice to wear in the autumn and winter too, just so many different ways. So I did an order of some new white denim from Levi's, so we'll have to try it on in the next vlog and see how they fit. But this is just like so beautiful and like fits like a glove. I absolutely love it. And then I'm wearing my wool scarf. This is so soft. I bought this in Ireland, and it's a great dupe to like the Burberry print, and I absolutely love this. And I love that it has like the pop of red in here. And then I'm wearing my Aritzia long wool coat. It's just gonna keep me nice and warm, but it also elevates the outfit instantly. And then for bag, I'm going with a pop of red to match and be cohesive with the red in my scarf. So I'm wearing my Pair 64 red bag. And since there is absolutely no snow outside, I can wear my black loafers. So these are my black Sam Edelman loafers, but I think since I love my GH Bass ones in the cognac, that I want to get them in black. So I'll have to replace these, and basically I'll donate these and get the GH Bass ones. But for the interim, these are really comfortable to walk around in the city as well. And so yeah, that is the look for today. It is such a beautiful day outside, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. It's supposed to be 60, a nice little tease of spring, and it's just like the perfect day for a stroll, and the sun is out and just needed fresh air. I'm also desperately need some of caffeine again, even though I had a matcha and an espresso, but I think I'm gonna get a little bit of coffee and then head to the bookstore and see what I find. And I'm currently still listening to the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass series. It is so good. I think I'm on like book 6 or 7, The Tower of Dawn, but I'm so invested in it. I just love the storyline. Late to the game, but it is really, really good. Hi ladies, it is a beautiful, sunny, warm day today in Chicago. It's supposed to go up to 60, so I'm so excited and happy. And also, I am off today due to President's Day in the US, so we have the day off, and I love long weekends. So, just made myself a matcha, and I'm actually about to head out the door once again because I'm taking advantage of this beautiful day. I have to do some errands, But it was the perfect day whilst I was going to be in the suburbs actually to head back to the antique store that I absolutely love and discovered last year. And so I want to go back and just see if there's anything else that I find, like more beautiful oil paintings or just anything else for the home. So just going to go and explore a little bit. And I definitely want to go back to Jones Road too on my way back because I want to get the eyeshadow stick in taupe or the other color I'm forgetting, but I just feel like that will be a better color and complement for me. And so that is the plan for today. So I'm going to enjoy a beautiful homemade matcha with my Nespresso frother. It makes the most beautiful matcha, which I'm going to have to show you ladies how I actually make my matcha with my frother. And this one is just like so much more better than the old one, the original one. And yeah, so I also wanted to show you ladies this beautiful new jacket I got from H&M. It is a suede-like jacket. It's in this beautiful like oxblood color, and I'll have to do more like styling with it. But for today, since it's really warm and sunny and I'm going to be in the car, I thought I just layer up. So I have like 2 layers underneath, wearing my Lily Silk cashmere turtleneck, and then I have my Golia wool thin layer underneath. I'm wearing my new Levi's jeans, and I'll show you ladies the full outfit in the mirror. But this is the look I went for versus me wearing my wool jacket. So that way, you know, since I'll be in the car, I don't want to overheat, I'm still going to feel really nice and cozy and warm. And this is actually quite thick, and the material, I'm actually very impressed for H&M. Like, it is so soft, just so beautiful. It's not real suede, but it's like the suede-like material, and it is just so well made. Again, just finding pieces here and there that I think they're absolutely beautiful. And also I love the dark buttons on here. It just like complements the outfit. I could wear black, I could wear dark like tan. And so like a basic outfit like today, just like all black, this is just like so beautiful to add a touch of color, especially in the depths of winter. So yeah, so let me show you like the full outfit and then I have to get going. Oh, and I almost forgot, I wanted to show you this new like protein bar that I found at the grocery store yesterday. And this is called David. It has 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, 0 sugar. They have different flavors. So I got the cake batter and the fudge brownie one. So I got 2 to start just to see if I like these or not, how they are. And it's like a really good snack for me to take just in case I get hungry whilst I'm out and stuff. So I'm gonna put this in my bag. But I just thought this was so good. And yesterday, unfortunately, I did get my latte, but the bookstore was closed because it was Sunday and it was slightly, things closed earlier, and I wasn't sure if they would be open or not, so I was bummed. But it's all right. Today, antique shopping makes up for it, so I'll have to go to the bookstore another day. So these are the bars that I just mentioned, are just more close up, and so this is like perfect for on the go if you're looking for a very healthy, 0 sugar, high protein snack. We'll have to try this and let you know how they taste. Fragrance for today, I went with my new Jones Road en route, which is perfect for today on the go. So this is the fragrance I'm wearing today. It's the most beautiful, elegant, sophisticated fragrance, but it's still like romantic and sensual notes, but it's just so beautiful. Again, you could wear this day or night, but such a beautiful fragrance. So this is the outfit for today. As I said, I'm wearing my Lily Silk cashmere turtleneck underneath just to keep me really nice and warm. Double layered with the base underneath as well. And then paired it with my new Levi's black jeans. These are the wedgie straight ankle fit, which is like so beautiful and fits like a glove. Good amount of stretch so that I just, you know, feel comfy and beautiful, but still it fits like perfectly. So I'm glad that I went with the size 28, and then paired it with my Fairfax tan belt. For accessories to match with it, my Longchamp bag and my GH Bass loafers in cognac, and then the new suede H&M jacket. This is just so beautiful. Again, just taking a basic black outfit and then just adding these beautiful accessories really makes and completes your outfit to look more like elegant and polished, and just, you know, that touch of color. This is just such a beautiful outfit. I feel so good. So let's get going. I have so many errands to do. Dry cleaners first thing to drop off my dry cleaning, then FedEx, and then go to the antique shop. I am back home and I'm gonna have myself a little snack. I went to this Yemen coffee shop, which was so good. I did like a little mini Yemen coffee and tea tasting, which was so phenomenal. And this is their honeycomb bread. And so this is how it looks, and it has like the black sesame seeds on it. It looks so good. So I'm probably gonna like warm this up and then have this as like a snack and just some tea. But I went to the antique store and I had to show you guys. I ran around the store because they came over and announced that they were gonna close in like 10 minutes. And luckily I was there like 20 minutes past closing time. There was so many other people too checking out. So I like did 2 rounds of the entire antique shop to look for oil paintings, and I was debating between like a couple that I found, and some of them were so gorgeous, but they were just like so expensive, but they're just beautiful paintings. So definitely we'll have to go back another time and see whether or not I really want to get them or not. And I was speaking to the ladies there too, and they have about 80 different vendors, because I've seen a lot of unique things from like England and like China and other places. So they said that they have 80 different vendors, basically suppliers that are curating and getting all of these like authentic vintage stuff from around the world. So that's why this place, Affordable Antiques, if you're in Downers Grove or just like in the Chicago area and you're looking for an actual legit antique store that is getting pure like authentic antique stuff from around the globe, then I highly recommend this place. I don't know if there's any other places in the city. I have to like, I've seen some, I need to go and like actually check them out myself, but this one, Affordable Antiques, is so good. And the amount of stuff that they have, it's like a massive, just like one big store that has like so many different things that you can find. There was so many different records too, and like antique record players, and just like so many beautiful oil paintings and prints, and just so many different antique stuff, so many different crystals and chinaware, and just like anything antique that you can think of. So yeah. But I found one more painting, and I was debating between like 3 of them actually, but I decided to go with this one because it was just, it immediately caught my attention. And I actually didn't see this or pay attention to it the first time around, that I did like a loop, and then the second time around I went back to the specific area. I found this oil painting, and I absolutely loved the frame as well. But this is the beautiful oil painting, and let me just try to see if you can see it clear. Okay, so this is the beautiful oil painting. It is immediately, I just loved, again, the colors. It was just so beautiful and unique, and just like landscape and just like natural outdoor scenery. And I gravitated toward this also because of this like beautiful tarnished antique frame. Now it is not gold, but it's still very ooh. All right, I was talking away when I was trying to focus the camera and didn't turn on the record button. So anyways, as I was saying, that I'm still in love with the frame. It's like this beautiful tarnished antique looking frame. It's not gold, but it's still very like ornate and vintage style, and it's so beautiful. And I just want to bring this like close up so you can see this beautiful painting, just like how gorgeous this painting is. It's another beautiful landscape painting. This is actual oil painting, and I didn't see anything in the back as far as like the artist or anything like that, but it is still so beautiful. And you can actually see that this was the original canvas right here that was put into the frame and really nailed in to make sure it stays put into this frame. So I don't know if I'll change it. I think I might end up just like keeping it as is, but it is like very like beautiful, like that tarnished antique vintage style. But the color scheme and everything of this landscape, just like look at that, just like how gorgeous. I think this is going to be just beautiful and complementary alongside the other one that I found last time. And there was 2 other paintings. There was another one that was like by the original artist. That was another oil painting. It was like a still painting, oil painting. And there was another one that was also like more of a still oil painting, which was like almost 200. It was like much more bigger, but I don't know, I just fell in love with this one. and oh my goodness, I cannot wait. And I'm just absolutely loving just finding more oil paintings. And again, this place has so many different vendors that they curate and find all of these, like the ladies were telling me that they are, you know, whether it's from auction, antiques, people, you know, selling things, and they're just finding these beautiful antique vintage finds. And there was so many beautiful oil paintings, like the amount of oil paintings that they have at this place, especially of landscape and still, it's so incredibly gorgeous. And a lot of them have the signature, like the one I got last time by the artist. This one has no signature, so that's why you don't see anything. I didn't see anything on the back, but you can see like the original canvas that's actually nailed into the frame for this. So there's no signature. Oh, actually though, there is. It's so faint, and I didn't notice it, but yeah, it's really hard to read, but it says R-K-A-R-R-O-N, so R. Karen? Yeah, so it is by an actual painter. They put their signature there, so it's very, very faint, but you can see right here is where they engraved their signature for this painting. So at first glance you didn't notice it, but now just looking a lot closer, usually if the artist painted it, you'll have their signature somewhere. But yeah, so this is the painting and I'm so in love. My camera's about to die, so it's telling me to wrap it up. So I'm gonna leave the vlog here, ladies, because I'm just going to end up changing into my cozies and winding down for the evening and just relax. So I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.